St. Stanislaus Kostka, at the age of 17, was so gravely ill that he seemed very near the end of his life. In that time, he lived as the guest of a noble Protestant who would not even permit him to be visited by a Catholic priest. Stanislaus was not discouraged, and one night, in the presence of his tutor, he received communion in a miraculous way. A few days later, he recovered and decided to enter the Jesuit order. St. Stanislaus Kostka was born in 1550 in Raskau, a few meters from Warsaw in Poland. He was the Bishop of Krakow and a martyr. In 1564, at the age of 14, Stanislaus was sent to Vienna with his older brother to complete their studies with the Jesuits. He liked his studies and life in the college very much and considered dedicating himself to religious life. Unfortunately, the Jesuits had to close the college, and Stanislaus, his brother, and their tutor were forced to leave, accepting the hospitality of a Lutheran nobleman. Stanislaus maintained exemplary religious behavior regardless of the pressures from his brother, his tutor, or his host, who all criticized him. This was all accepted with patience and submission by Stanislaus, and during the night he even prayed for them. At about age 17, in 1568, Stanislaus became gravely ill. It was necessary here to note that he belonged to the fraternity of St. Barbara, whose members trust their patroness to bring them communion upon the point of death. In this, Stanislaus had total faith, and in fact one night woke up his tutor, who was keeping his vigil, exclaiming, "Here is St. Barbara. Here she is with 2 angels. She's bringing me the Blessed Sacrament." And so it was. The angels knelt by him, and he was given Holy Communion. The young man, serene, laid back on his bed. A few days later, to everyone's surprise, Stanislaus awoke perfectly healed, declaring that he wanted to go personally to thank the Lord and manifest his desire to become a religious. The regional father of the Jesuits rejected him because of his young age and because he had no father or legal guardian. But Stanislaus did not lose faith and decided to immediately try Germany, or maybe even Italy. He removed his fine clothes, put on those of a farmer, and walked towards Augusta, where the great St. Peter Canisius resided, provincial of the Jesuits in Germany. Noticing his absence, his brother searched for him and began to feel remorse for his hostile conduct. Meanwhile, St. Peter Canisius seriously evaluated the vocation of the young man and decided to send him to the Jesuit seminary in Rome. In his letter of recommendation of Stanislaus, he wrote, "Stanislaus, noble Pole, a just man full of zeal, admitted for a certain time to the college of Dillingen, showed himself to always be exact in his duties and firm in his vocation. We hope and expect great things from him."